The wait is finally over as we officially have news on the upcoming Call of Duty movie release date that fans have been dying to see. Plus, Xbox leader Matt Booty is sparking major nostalgia by claiming the new Forza Horizon 6 is taking him right back to the golden era of racing games. Get ready to dive into the biggest stories hitting the industry right now.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next up, we are breaking down the ASUS Raikiri II Xbox wireless controller to see if it really holds up to the hype, or if it falls short. While it boasts impressive features like TMR joysticks and a sleek design, we are putting its controversial charge dock and web-based software under the microscope to help you decide if it is worth that premium price tag. In some massive news for classic gaming fans, it looks like a legendary title from the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 era is officially getting a new remake 16 years after its original release. We have all the details on why developers at Hangar 13 are reportedly revisiting the world of Mafia 2, and what this means for the future of the beloved franchise. Finally, we are heading into the intense world of death by scrolling as it makes its way to Xbox with a major content update that will push your reflexes to the limit. Find out why the developers at Microprose Software have turned endless vertical movement into the ultimate survival challenge with the Reaper constantly at your heels. If you love these updates, smash that like button and subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss a beat. Ever wondered when we'll finally see Call of Duty hit the big screen? Well, grab your loadout, because the release date is finally here, and the anticipation is starting to hit fever pitch. It's been a long road for fans waiting to see if a franchise built on high-octane multiplayer can actually hold its own as a cinematic powerhouse, but now we have a target on the calendar. But that's not all that's cooking over at Xbox. Matt Booty recently dropped some major buzz about Forza Horizon 6, claiming it's giving him serious flashbacks to the golden age of racing games. It's a bold claim, especially when you consider how high the bar is already set for the genre. If you're a fan of high-speed thrills or just want to see how these gaming giants are evolving, make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the updates as they drop. Is the golden age of racing truly making a comeback, or are we just looking at nostalgia through a lens of progress? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I have a complicated history with ASUS. I've loved their ROG Ally handhelds, but their track record elsewhere. Let's just say it's been a mixed bag of driver nightmares and hardware that just doesn't quite hit the mark. So, when the ASUS Raikiri II controller landed on my desk, I had high expectations, especially since I needed a bridge between my Xbox console and my docked ROG Ally. Does it earn a spot in your setup, or is it just another piece of expensive plastic? Let's find out. At $189.99, the Raikiri II isn't cheap. On paper, it's a powerhouse. TMR anti-drift joysticks, mechanical micro-switch buttons, 4 programmable back buttons, and impressive battery life. It's got that familiar Xbox shape we all know, but it's significantly lighter than the Microsoft Elite Series 2. The feel is genuinely great, tactile, responsive, and comfortable for those marathon gaming sessions. The inclusion of hard switches for connectivity and mode swapping is a massive quality-of-life win over the clunky Bluetooth toggling on the standard Elite controllers. It nails the core experience of playing a game perfectly. But here is where the ASUS experience kicks in, the details. First, the charging dock. It's light, it's flimsy, and it's held together by what seems like pure hope and gravity. One wrong bump and the whole thing collapses. For nearly $200, you expect premium heft, not a DIY project that feels like a budget toy. Then there's the configuration software. ASUS decided, in their infinite wisdom, to make the configuration tool web-based. Yes, you need an active internet connection to tweak your settings. If you're traveling or have spotty Wi-Fi, you're essentially locked out of customizing your own hardware. It's a baffling, anti-user decision that feels totally unnecessary. So, is it worth your money? The controller itself is a solid, high-performance piece of kit that will likely outlive the stick-drift-prone Elite Series 2 thanks to those TMR sensors. However, the terrible dock and the infuriating mandatory online software really take the wind out of its sails. If ASUS dropped the dock and moved the settings into a native offline app, they'd have a must-buy. As it stands, it's a tough sell. If you value absolute peak performance and don't mind a bit of software frustration, it might work for you. But for most, you're paying a premium for a bundle that misses the mark on the finer details. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments. Would you ever buy a controller that requires an internet connection just to map your buttons? Catch you in the next one. Ever feel like your favorite gaming memories are being dusted off and polished for a new generation? Well, it looks like the golden era of the PS3 and Xbox 360 is gifting us another surprise. 16 years after its original release, it sounds like the classic crime epic Mafia 2 is officially getting the remake treatment. Now, let's be clear. Back in 2010, the Studio 2K Czech, the team that eventually evolved into the powerhouse behind Kingdom Come, Deliverance, dropped this gritty masterpiece as a follow-up to the 2002 original. While we saw a remaster back in 2020, this is allegedly something much bigger, a full-blown ground-up remake. Why now? Well, word from the dedicated fan channel Mafia game videos suggests that developers at Hangar 13 have been spotted recording new, high-fidelity audio for weapons specifically tied to the second game. Think about it. The 2020 remake of the first Mafia title was a massive success, proving that players are still starving for that authentic mobster atmosphere. It makes total business sense for 2K to return to the well, especially since the team is also busy cooking up the upcoming prequel, Mafia, The Old Country. While we should always treat unconfirmed reports with a healthy dose of skepticism, the industry insider Detective Seeds has already stepped in to corroborate the news, even hinting that an announcement could be right around the corner. If this holds true, we might be getting a reveal at one of the big summer showcases. But what do you think? Is a remake of this caliber exactly what the series needs, or should developers focus all their energy on brand new stories? Drop a comment below to join the discussion and hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all things Mafia. Until next time, keep those controllers charged. Have you ever found yourself trapped in a doom-scrolling loop on your phone, unable to look away? Well, what if that mindless habit wasn't just a way to kill time, but the literal foundation of a terrifying survival game? Welcome to the world of death by scrolling. Today, we're diving into why this title is finally hitting Xbox and why its core mechanic, and relentless, unforgiving vertical climb, feels like a modern evolution of the classic arcade golden age. Imagine the addictive just one more round itch of a vintage cabinet, minus the need for a mountain of quarters. The developers didn't want the typical closing zones or generic timers you see in battle royals. Instead, they gave the pressure a physical form, the Reaper. This isn't just an enemy, it's a constant, breathing system that forces you to keep moving. You can dodge, weave, and briefly stun your pursuer, but you can never truly escape. It shifts the game from a tactical puzzle to a raw, panicked fight for survival. What really impressed me is how they balance the visual chaos. In a game where the screen is constantly moving and the screen is packed with hazards, clarity is everything. They've managed to make even the most frantic moments feel fair. It's all about those tiny, split-second risk-reward decisions. Do you grab that power-up near a pack of enemies, or do you play it safe and keep running? As you get stronger, the game doesn't slow down to match your power, it only gets faster. With the new Xbox launch and a massive content update bringing new characters and biomes, there has never been a better time to test your reflexes. If you're looking for a game that respects your time but demands your total attention, this is it. So grab your controller, take a deep breath, and remember, in death by scrolling, the screen never stops, the Reaper is right on your heels, and the only way to win is to keep climbing. Have you tried out the new update yet? Let me know your high score in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more deep dives into the best indie games out there. After all, life is just a scroll. Make sure you're the one in control.